Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you a year in review. I'm going to share with you my favorite hyperpigmentation ingredient for 2022, my favorite cleanser, my favorite acne ingredient, my favorite moisturizer, and my favorite toner. And then I'm going to share with you something that I'm going to add to my skincare ingredients when it comes to next year. I'm going to explore some more ingredients like it, and I'm also going to add an ingredient that I have been using over the years, like reintroduce it, because I was using it at the beginning of the year, but I decided to start using something else. But I'm going to start using it again in my skincare routine. So I'm going to share with you first the favorite for hyperpigmentation, favorite cleansers, favorite acne ingredient, favorite moisturizer, and favorite toner for 2022. Okay, and I also am going to add my favorite, what do you say now, SPFs of 2022 based on just my skin and how my skin reacted. Alright, so we're gonna start first with the cleansers. 10,000 subscribers. I am super happy, super grateful. So thank you very much. Okay, yes, and if you haven't seen this little mini tutorial, I posted it before, so please go and check it out. Very simple, very easy. Like, this is actually 10 hours later after I did the hairstyle, so this is like maybe 12 hours later, so my hair is still looking good, edge is still intact and so forth. The only difference is it's completely dry now. So yeah, I'm just gonna tie it down tomorrow and so forth. Well, it's night time now and I filmed this hairstyle from in the morning. Alright, and it's still intact, went on the road and all of that jazz. But anyway, yes, as I was saying, today we're going to do our favorites for the month, for the year actually. So the first thing we're going to start with, I'm going to start with my favorite ingredients for hyperpigmentation, my favorite products for hyperpigmentation. And the three things that I would say were my favorite for this month when it comes to hyperpigmentation, it was the azelaic acid. Why? Azelaic acid, it just works on my skin. I just love azelaic acid in my skin, and it helps with my hyperpigmentation. I don't really have a lot of hyperpigmentation around my mouth, but right now, because I've been dealing with it for years, but azelaic acid, even if I'm not using my alpha arbutin or just my aggressive hyperpigmentation treatment, azelaic acid helps. Okay, as long as you don't overuse it, it helps, because if you overuse it, it can actually cause your skin to burn. So as long as it's not overused, used properly, your skin is nice and hydrated, azelaic acid can be your best friend. But I love azelaic acid for hyperpigmentation because it just helps to deal with my hyperpigmentation in a gentle way without, you know, discoloring my face basically. So azelaic acid is number one when it comes to hyperpigmentation for this year. And then the ingredients that I was using, or I have been using, is the ascorbic 8% plus alpha arbutin. This is vitamin C, and also this one from The Ordinary. This is the L-ascorbic powder. And also I have been loving using the Clear's freshly juiced vitamin drop. So these are the three vitamin C that I enjoyed for this year. This one is vitamin C plus alpha arbutin, which is a hydroquinone derivative. So I've been loving these, or these are actually my favorite for the year. These are products that I would definitely repurchase for like in next year. And I would put this is a caffeine solution, but caffeine solution has never been out of my routine, but I have always loved it under my eyes because it just works. Yes, and it just doesn't work overnight, it just always works. When I say it doesn't work overnight, it works over a long period of time. So that's the reason why I can say it works basically, because under my eyes are very hydrated and so forth. It doesn't look wrinkled. Right now I just turned 30, so I'm in my 30s, so this works. for under my eyes, and it doesn't burn my under eyes, so I like that. Get rid of puffiness and all of that. So it's in the same hyperpigmentation category. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. They were my favorite, and I am going to, you are going to see them in next year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna see them in next year, because they're my favorite. They're in every single, they've been in my routine maybe 80 out of, like, every month they've been in my routine. This I got this maybe 2 months ago, and I think I have one more. I think I got one more. So yes, I like these ingredients in my skincare. I love the vitamins. I can work with them. They have been doing well so far when it comes to hyperpigmentation. Alright, and then my favorite cleanser now. This is it, period. Like, I don't have to say anything. Salicylic acid cleanser from the ordinary, from CeraVe. This is a 473 ml. Basically, I finished one of them already, and this is the second bottle. And like every month I purchase. When this is finished, I have like a subscription, so as soon as this is finished, then it's going to renew, and I'm going to use it. I don't think I'm going to take it out of my routine for now, just because it's very, very convenient. It works, does a good job, and my skin loves it. And then the new discovery, I discovered this one from by Wishtrends. I discovered this when I couldn't get this to be shipped to me. I discovered this one. This one is 2% mild gel cleanser. It has 1% capryl oil, salicylic acid, and then it has 1% gluconolactone, and it says it has low pH. So capryl oil, salicylic acid is a kind of salicylic acid. It's not salicylic acid. It's a kind of salicylic acid. So it's a gentle version of this salicylic acid. So yeah, I love this because it works exactly like this. The only difference to me is this one is 150 ml and this is like 400 and something ml. So I just have more, but I think this works very well, just like the salicylic acid from CeraVe. So if you need something that is similar to this one, so if you can't get this one from CeraVe, this one is definitely, I would say this is a dupe. And I really, really like this one. I would definitely repurchase this. I had 2 of them and they're finished. So I know that I would definitely repurchase those. So those are the 2 cleansers. And those are exfoliating cleansers. And then the next cleanser I would say is my favorite, is the Rovectin Conditioning Cleanser. And I just reintroduced it to my skincare routine. It was in last month. I'm not going to put it this month because I didn't put it in November because I want to save it for December, because I know my skin is going to get dry. But I have loved this for a long time. I have emptied 1 million bottles already, so I know how this product works. But this is my favorite gentle cleanser. Like, ignore every other gentle cleanser you see me using. Those are just products that I'm trying out. But I love this cleanser. So these are my favorite cleansers for 2022. And you're gonna see them again in 2023. So those are the cleansers. Now the acne ingredients. I wasn't using a lot of acne ingredients in my skincare routine. For this year, I started using retinol, Granactive retinol, but I only used it for like 2 months. So yeah, and I haven't repurchased it. So I know that my skin I don't really need it. When it comes to acne ingredients, I wasn't really using anything. The only thing I was using Granactive retinoid first 2 months, and then I was trying out bakuchiol, and then I started trying out this one. This one is the Neogen Real Firming Bakuchiol, so on and so forth. But they're not my favorite. I would use them if I had them, but they're not my favorite. Meaning, it's not something that I love or I depend on when it comes to acne. One thing I depend on is this, the salicylic anhydrous solution from The Ordinary. This is something that I depend on when I get pimples. I depend on this to do a good job. And then the next one is the azelaic acid. I depend on these to help my acne. Like, I don't depend on anything else but these to help my acne whenever I get them. Okay, so I would say these are my favorites, and the reason why, whenever I repurchase skincare, I'm going to purchase this, the anhydrous solution, or the salicylic acid, the solution itself. And I always repurchase this because I trust them to work for my acne and so forth. So these are my favorite when it comes to acne. Okay, and also I know that I just added this in my skincare routine, but I just love it. This thing's such a potent ingredient, the Midnight Blue Activating Drop. I've used it before a year ago or 2 years ago during like summer, and I see how it works on my skin, and I start to use it again, and I'm telling you, I know how this product works. This product, it works very well with ingredients that help to target acne and hyperpigmentation. So this works well if you're recovering from like pimples or just acne marks. This is just going to be the tightening ingredient that you need to just seal the deal. So I really love using this, and I would add it to my favorite, even though I just added it last month. But this is the reason why I was talking about this product, or I'm telling you about this product now, because the experience that I had prior to last month, prior to me using it starts, the experience that I had 2 years ago with this product, I am having it now. So that's the reason why I would say I would recommend this, and this is also one of the favorite products that I am using, or I have been using since 2022 basically. Oh, and I must add this one. I forgot to even mention about it. This is, I just found this, but this is I can't see this being a favorite for 2022. Why? I've already added it again to my cart. This is the Cos de Baja Azelaic Acid 10% Serum. This is already halfway finished. So that's just to show you how much I'm using it. So what I realized, because sometimes azelaic acid during winter months, if I use this on my skin can be dry. So what I did, I decided that I'm going to add a little bit of this and add a little bit of this. So when I add this to my skin, I just allow it to sit there and to dry. It has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. So I add it to my skin, allow my skin to dry for like 5 minutes, and then later on I just spot treat with this, with the azelaic acid from The Ordinary, allow that to settle in, and then use my moisturizer and go over it, and then go to bed. And if there's any pimple on my skin, I just see the pimples rise. So I think this is also a part of the acne routine. And the reason why I wanted to add this into my routine was because I realized that my skin is extremely dry, and sometimes when I use this, I always have to load up with my moisturizer, but I don't want to use too much moisturizer and to clog my pores. So that's the reason why I decided, let me just try to add this and see how best I can incorporate this one during winter. How could I forget about my pimple patch? My pimple patch is also included in the acne. My pimple patch is also included in my favorite product for 2021 when it comes to acne. Pimple patches, ride or die. Especially this one. This one is a clear patch. I realize this one is, I feel comfortable with this one. Yeah, I think it's suitable for my skin, or my skin complexion. So it doesn't, you're not gonna actually see the pimple patch because it's very, very thin and very transparent. So I like this. This one is a clear patch, goodbye blemish clear patch, perfect for acne skincare routine, and this is my favorite. Yeah, so these I would say are my favorite acne ingredients: the salicylic acid from The Ordinary, azelaic acid, and then this one is from Claire's, the extra, the Midnight Blue Activating Drops. Then it comes to now, so I finished hyperpigmentation, cleansers, I finished acne ingredient. Then my favorite moisturizer for 2022, the favorite is the Common Labs Vitamin C Moisturizer, and then 2, the Sun by Me Moisturizer. Those are my 2 favorite when it comes to water-based moisturizer. Okay, those are my 2 favorites. And then when it comes to moisturizers that are going to add hydration, I have been loving this one. This one is the Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask with Vitamin E, niacinamide, adenosine, boosting radiance and glow. I love this. I love this. I definitely see me adding this to my skincare routine sometime in next year. Definitely. But the Common Labs Vitamin C, amazing. I love that. Will definitely repurchase that one. And the Sun by Me moisturizer, definitely love that. Definitely during the peak of summer, definitely love that. So the 3 moisturizers, I would say my favorite for 2022. Alright, and then for toners, this one, the Cica Purifying Toner, I love this. And the other one that I really love is from Neogen, the Neogen Real Fermenting Toner, Dermalogy something toner. That one was amazing. It was similar to this one, and that is the reason why I know I really love anything with Cica, any kind of toner with Cica like this in this form. Like it's going to get a lot of use. I'm going to use it a lot, and I love this, especially when you get pimples and you want to just really bathe the pimples or bathe the little acne marks. This is a perfect toner, and what I usually use with it is my all-time favorite, my glycolic acid. So whenever I'm using this to take care of like texture and just, you know, hyperpigmentation, whenever I use this, I like to use this and then I go in with this. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that I use this to calm down the skin, and then I use this to treat the skin. So anytime I use this and my skin is like a little bit irritated, I like to go in with this, and it just goes well together, and you can use this every single day, like no problems. And it's like 260 ml. I appreciate that about this because you get a lot of products. So I really like this. Yes, so this is my favorite, plus the Neogen Real Fermenting toner, and as I said before, my glycolic acid toner, of course. And then the next one that I can't stop talking about, because at the beginning of the year I started using this, and closer towards the end of the year I am using this, and I have like 3 of them in my stash. So I'm telling you, this is a love relationship. This is my favorite toner for 2022. Like these, they just go so well together. Yeah, this one is giving me like summer, this one is giving me like throughout the year, and then this one is giving me like winter when the time gets cold. So like a perfect pair. Okay, yes. And then for morning time, I would say I have been loving all of the Element Skin Activating Solution, their toners. I have used all 3 of them for the entire year. I have used all of because they have 3 of these lines, 3 of these toners. Yeah, 3 different kind of toners with the same, like in the same Element toning line basically. So I've used all of them. This one is almost finished, and yeah, this is going to be it for November, and then I have to use something else for December. But I love all of Elements, the skin activating line. I think they just go well for summer, for every period during the year or every season. You can use whichever one you think will suit your skin. So you have the skin activating solution. This one is green tea. Green tea is perfect for hyperpigmentation, calming the skin, perfect for summertime, perfect for winter time. Then they have the one illuminating one. That one has a little bit more hydration, perfect for winter. And then they have the calming solution one that is perfect for people with sensitive skin. I've used all three of them and I realized that I love them, so I would put them in my favorite toners of 2022 because I repurchase them. Okay, yes, I repurchase them whenever I get the chance. So I really love these toners from Elements. So those are my favorite toners basically. Yeah, and those are my favorites for 2022. If you see me using anything else in my skincare, it's just because I'm trying. Yes guys, and last but not least, I'm gonna share with you my favorite SPF of 2022. My favorite SPF was this one from Claire's Airy Sunscreen, All Day Airy Sunscreen. I love this. This reminds me of my Japanese sunscreen, the Sun Cut UV essence. Yes, I love this, and I love the Sun Cut UV essence. The Sun Cut UV essence, Japanese sunscreen, that would be on the top, number 1. Then this is number 2 from Claire's. This is the Claire's Airy All Day Airy Sunscreen. And then number 3 is the UV Defense Moist Cream. And what I would say is the Sun Cut is for extremely hot weathers. This one is for extremely hot weathers but with a little hydration. This one is for hot weathers during the day but it offers your skin a little bit of hydration. You know what I'm saying? So I would say this is perfect for winter months. It's not super oily but it's not matte in a sense. It's not drying. When you add it to your face, the face is not going to feel dry. It depends though. In the mornings, if you are out in the sun and it's super freezing, then yeah, you might need a little bit of extra moisturizer. But this is perfect for daytime. You don't even have to add sunscreen. It hydrates your skin and at the same time protects it. So I would say these are the 3 SPFs. My favorite SPF, the Sun Cut one, I don't have the bottle for that one. This one from Claire's, and the UV Defense Moist Cream from Wishtrend. So far 2020 favorites. So I am done. Those were my favorites for 2022. Those are the products that you will see in 2023. Yes. So yeah, I am going to have another video. I don't know what kind of video, but you'll see it. And the thing is, I don't want to tell you what kind of video, but you'll see the video that I'm going to post next time. Okay, but stay tuned. Hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one.